Look, if you've been anywhere near the tech community lately, you've absolutely felt the panic. It's everywhere. The massive question hanging over the entire industry right now is simply this: should you actually still learn to code in 2026? Well, today, in this explainer, we're cutting through the noise. We're going to look directly at the data to give you the honest, unvarnished truth.
To really understand where we are, we have to face the harsh new reality of the job hunt. Recent data shows that job seekers are now sending an average of over 40 applications, and that's just to land a single developer offer.
Okay, let's dive into this because the contrast here is just staggering. Just a few years back, 10 to 15 applications usually secured a really solid offer. The market was frankly desperate for you. Now that number has absolutely skyrocketed. So with all this new friction, you're probably wondering, is it even worth it anymore?
Section 1. The new job market and facing the hard truths.
Now, here is the exact number keeping aspiring developers awake at night. Entry-level hiring has fallen by more than 50% from its peak. Think about that. This isn't just some slight market correction. It is a massive structural shift. The entry gates have significantly narrowed.
A few years ago, fresh graduates made up roughly 33% of all big tech hires. Today, that number has plummeted straight into the single digits. The major players out there are simply not absorbing beginners at anywhere near the volume they used to.
So why is this happening? Well, AI tools are now incredibly efficient at handling the routine, boilerplate code that beginners historically used as a safe training ground. Basically, the training wheel stage of a developer's career, it's essentially been automated away.
That means the old path, learning a bit of basic React and landing a job in 6 months, it's mostly gone. The 2021 playbook is officially dead. If you're still following it, you are really just setting yourself up for frustration.
Section 2. The real story behind tech and what the doom scrollers always miss.
I really want you to internalize this key insight from our source material. Listen to this. The field didn't shrink. The bottom rung just got harder to reach. Total software jobs are actually holding steady. Companies absolutely still need software. It's just that the very first step on the ladder is much higher now.
And here is the good news. Despite all these rapid AI advancements, learning to code in 2026 still lands you in one of the highest-paying, most flexible careers possible. The reward waiting for you at the top of that ladder remains incredibly, incredibly high.
But there is a catch. The industry no longer rewards doing the bare minimum. You simply can't just show up with a bootcamp certificate anymore and expect an offer. You are now competing in a mature market that demands genuine, undeniable competence.
Which brings us to Section 3, the 3 rules of 2026 and how to actually get hired.
Rule number 1, ship real projects. We are completely done with guided tutorials, folks. You must build and deploy working applications that a total stranger on the internet can actually use. You have to prove that you can take a concept from a blank screen all the way to a live product.
Rule number 2, use AI fluently. Look, anyone can copy and paste a prompt. What actually gets you hired today is auditing that AI-generated code, understanding it deeply, and knowing exactly how to correct its mistakes. You aren't competing with AI anymore, you are managing it.
Rule number 3, understand systems. What's really interesting about this shift is that it's no longer about memorizing syntax. You need to know why systems are built the way they are, how databases scale, and why specific architectures are chosen. This proves you are an actual engineer, not just a typist.
Finally, Section 4, the mindset for hiring and your next steps.
So, the crucial point is, you face a stark choice today. Learn the 2026 way, which means shipping real things and deeply understanding systems, and coding remains a fantastic bet. But if you insist on the lazy tutorial route, you will simply become just another one of those 40+ ignored applications.
I want you to remember this one thing. The skill isn't dead. Easy mode is. The tech industry is thriving. The salaries are still incredible. But those free passes, they have officially expired. You have to earn your spot now.
Which leads us to a final, very important question. What are you actually building right now? Drop a comment below and tell me all about the real project you are shipping. Commit to it, keep building, stay focused, and I'll see you in our next explainer.